Hey everybody, the version 9.7 update is out on both on Android and iOS. So we're continuing on with this championship seasons. So we're on to the round 2 of season 1, where the special events pay us in the form of victory points that we get to collect, sort of like what we've done in the previous version. And by winning victory points, of course, we earn some additional in-game currencies or some special offers like discounts or instant service. And in this version, I believe we have 2 cars that we get to earn through victory points. So little different. Last version, obviously, we got to win Audi. And this time, we get to win a Beamer M3 E30 and Chevy Corvette GRAN Sport. So that's kind of cool. So we'll find out what kind of efforts that we have to put in. And the car pictured on this main splash screen of the new version, of course, is the Beamer M3 E30, one of the victory points cars. So yeah, round 2 begins. Collect victory points to win 2 new racing legends for your collection, including the legendary 1962 Chevrolet Corvette GRAN Sport and the 5-time winner of the 24 Hours of Nürburgring, the BMW M3 E30. So it looks like they are giving away free cars, but really they aren't in a way, because we have to still accumulate victory points. And I'm assuming the events that require us to win victory points may require us to spend some gold. So we'll see. But anyway, we continue on with the season 3, the Formula 1 2021. We had, of course, the British Grand Prix in the previous version. This time we get 2 Grand Prix events, Italian Grand Prix and the Singapore Grand Prix. So I'm gonna have to get on over to Marina Bay and get some practicing in, because that circuit's tricky. So I need to kind of refresh my breaking points and whatnot, especially since they've updated or revamped the graphic elements in the game in the last version. I think they're still kind of tweaking it, because a lot of us complained how dark the shadow area and the night racing, it gets so dark, very difficult to see. So I'm thinking they may have made some adjustments. At least according to the release notes, they have mentioned how they made some tweaks, right? So we got basically an opportunity or 2 opportunities to win 2 additional Formula 1 2021 season cars. So yeah, we'll have a playthrough on that one. I don't think I got a chance to upload my playthrough of the British Grand Prix from previous version. I know. What can I say? Life takes tolls, and yeah, Real Racing 3, unfortunately, has to sometimes take a back seat. That's okay. All right, and one of the main cars of this new version is the Porsche 911 Turbo S. Turbocharge your collection with the latest, greatest iteration of Porsche's invincible 911 design. So they cannot let a Real Racing release go without including a 911, right? Of course, last version we had an RSR, right? Anyway, and not to be outdone amongst motor sports selections, since last version we had Formula 1 special event, we also had a Formula E time trial. So we're gonna have a NASCAR time trial competition in this version. So get your, I guess, tuning setups in place. It's gonna be taking place at the Daytona Road Course, I believe. So I know that's like least of my favorite courses because I suck at that place, and I don't know. I just don't find that circuit as fun to race on. So I, don't go there unless I have to. Anyway, and we got two limited time series. One of which is that Porsche 911 Turbo S, the expensive new car. And then the other one is an older one, Porsche 935, the 2019 edition, the sort of a tribute edition, right? And the stack of gold. Well, I can say for 935 limited time series, since I believe I fully upgraded that car in my garage, so, that would be a stack of gold, but all of that, I have a feeling, is all gonna get dumped right back into upgrading the 911 Turbo S, because that one's gonna be pretty costly. I am anticipating upgrade costs to meet the PR requirement. I'm assuming 3 upgrades across the board to cost somewhere around 400-ish gold is my prediction, kind of based on the cost of the car and the payout, right? So we'll see. Once we get closer to the event itself unlocking, I'll have a better idea. But of course, all those net costs is going to be adjusted because of the whole victory point rewards, So something to keep in mind. And then we got 2 new exclusive series. So one is for CN, the Lamborghini CN that we got to win in the last version, the FKP 37. So you would have to max that out to unlock this exclusive series, which I believe pays out 100 gold total. And in my case, because I did not put any gold upgrades on that car, to earn that 100 gold and unlock that exclusive series, I'm gonna have to invest some 1300 gold, something like that, to which I say no thank you. That's just a silly return ratio. I can't do that, at least not right now. I mean, I will wait for upgrade discounts. I don't have to race that car right away. So anyway, then the exclusive series in this version is going to be for Audi RS5 Coupe, which is the round 1 of the championship, right? From last version, the grand prize car through the victory points. So once you max out that car, you get to have access to this exclusive series, which pays out 50 gold. So once again, I didn't even talk about the racing dollar bonus, but do you really need to know? You know what? I'll have those information in the description box below. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check that out in the description box below. But yeah, to just kind of go over what's new in this version. Let's see. We got 3 technically new cars, right? We got the Porsche 911 Turbo S, which base PR starts from 79.2 and maxes out at 92.2, and it costs you 725 gold outright. Right, and then the other new cars is the two victory points car, right? The round 2 bonus prize cars, right? So we got the Beamer M3 E30, which starts with a base PR of 3.6, maxes out at 18.2. And then the other one is the Corvette. Do we have a picture of that? Not even picture here. But anyway, Corvette GRAN Sport. That's base PR starts at 16.1, maxes out at 37.8. Right. And in this version, they are changing the currency used for an old Ferrari, 250 GTO. That one used to be racing dollars and gold. Now it is all the racing dollar cost is going to be replaced by motorsport dollars. So the car itself is going to cost, it used to be a gold cost car, but now it's going to cost 1.15 million motorsport dollars. So in a sense, I guess it is more affordable, but I am afraid that the series the car's featured in, the season it's featured in, the rewards might be converted to pay out in motorsport dollars rather than gold. Although since they didn't really replace the gold upgrades, maybe the gold rewards for the payout would be the same. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, and also they adjusted the PR for McLaren 765 Longtail. So the new performance rating goes from 65.8 to 83.5. So we're going to get a little bit higher than where it used to be. So yeah, according to their release notes, yeah, this car was affected by an issue that caused PR to be lower than it should have been, is what they are saying. So that's been fixed. So that's all good. So, all right. And we got Isenza SCV12 on discount this week. 30% off if you don't own it. Along with the Koenigsegg Regera, also 30% off. And I'm sure there's also, what do you call it, upgrade discount to accompany the car sales as well. Now, Regera was technically a free car that you were able to win through the special event. So, but of course, that special event is long gone now. So, anyway, here is one of the new cars, Porsche 911 Turbo S. This one you would win through the limited series or limited time series, which unlocks, when is that event unlocking? Starts on September 17th. So that would put us on the next Friday, I believe. So the PR requirement to complete that is going to be 89. As you can see, base PR starts at 79.2. So that is a good 10 PR point boost we're going to need, which we will need to get through investing racing dollars and gold. Since, you know, the upgrading cost is in racing dollars and gold, I'm anticipating that. And this car is not in the motorsport section. So, right, you will find the bonus series this car's featured in called Beautiful Beasts under the Road Collection Season 1 category, where we already have that bonus series, Bulls of Bologna from last season, right? Or last round. Anyway, let's check out the second of the three new cars, and the Beamer M3 E30, of course, one of the round 2 prize cars. So there is no price tag attached to it. And this car is going to be featured in the, once again, under Season 1 heading of the Road Collection called Stuttgart versus Munich bonus series. And this car's bonus series will feature Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5 16 Evolution 2. I know that is a mouthful. So classic versus classic, right? And yeah, this car's base PR starts from 3.6, maxes out at 16.5. and the upgrade cost is most likely gonna be, you know, gold and racing dollars. And then the last new car in this version, Corvette GRAN Sport. All right, so this one is featured in the Endurance GT racing. So this is gonna be you'll find the series or season for this car to race in under Motorsport section, Endurance GT Racing 1962 season, and that's the season where you get to race this car against the earlier mentioned Ferrari 250 GTO. So my guess is because you want, since this car is using upgrade, it's going to be done through the new currency, Motorsport dollars and gold probably. So they are making a kind of I guess even playing field between this one and the Ferrari. So because, you know, racing dollar is technically easier to gather. So, and there's no cap on that, you know. So although I am pretty disappointed they're taking away more opportunities to earn or spend a racing dollar. You know, we need more places to spend racing dollars that we have a lot of access amount of. But anyway, so that is those are the new contents. And in terms of events, let's check into the, mine is still showing season, or well, I guess it's round 2, season 2. So of course we get to switch between 2 rounds. As you can see, I have 100% completed round 1. There's not much else to do. But if you have some outstanding events, you can check back in and complete those events, although I think your rewards may be different. Like if you didn't win the car while the round 1 was going, I don't think they will allow you to re-race. And yeah, this is like replayable though, so you can actually go back and run through these again. The limited series, can you replace the Senna limited series? Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. What do you know? So I guess first 2 are so limited series are gonna be remain replayable under the round, appropriate round, and the next category of events that we see here are finished. So these are the ones that not able to revisit. Of course, time trial competition, obviously not visitable, revisitable. But I guess if you missed out on the British Grand Prix, it is gonna be, you will be able to find it in the round 1. But that's old news. Let's take a look at the new stuff. So first event looks like is going to be the Italian Grand Prix. So that's an opportunity to win another 2021 Formula One car. And that one, I'll have a separate video going over, you know, the upgrade or tuning setup strategy, the cost associated with it and whatnot. And this upgrade will go for 5 weeks. So that means there is 5,000 weekly time trial or 5,000 victory points that you can earn from the weekly time trials alone, regardless of your rank. As long as you post the time, you'll get 1,000 points. In fact, I think if you check in and even don't complete the event, or like you don't even post the time, although I mean, why would you do that? You should post your time. But anyway, then you get 1,000 victory points for that minimal effort. So that's not for nothing. And then let's see, the next sort of a special event is going to be the Aggressive Ambition. That is a special event, a rerun of a special event featuring the Agera RS, right, Koenigsegg. And since I already own this car, my bonus or rewards only include the victory points, gold currency, which is nice, and the regular currency. So I probably won't be reposting or posting the replay of the same event because that's not as helpful. But I do have my original playthrough of this special event with the usual minimal upgrade runs and some, I'd like to say useful hints on how to get through some of the trickier goals, right? So I'll have the link to those videos or playlist in the description box below. And then we got the next one. It's going to be the limited series featuring the new Porsche 911 Turbo S. So that one, of course, is a new car. So for completing that one, you get to win the car, few victory points, another 50 gold, which most likely will be all spent on upgrading this car, along with a 200,000 racing dollar bonus that they are promising us. And then next event is going to be in 8 days at this point, it's going to be the NASCAR time trial competition. So once again, post your time and you'll win victory points plus some gold. There should be minimal 3 gold that you get to win. They show you? No, they just show you the victory points, yeah. And then the other flashback event is going to be a pinnacle of performance where you get to earn the McLaren Senna GTR, a beautiful racer. And once again, I already have this car in my garage, actually fully upgraded, just like a RS. I don't get to win the car again, but instead I get to win currency. And just like the aggressive ambition, I'll have the playlist of my original playthrough of this event. When I ran through it with, once again, the minimal upgrades, because these are recommended PR events. So you don't necessarily have to, spend more than what you need to spend to get through all the goals to win the car. So something to keep in mind always, right? And then the next, second to last special event in the round 2 is going to be the second Formula 1 Grand Prix event taking place at Singapore Grand Prix. So that's where you get to win your second Formula 1 car in this version. And the tuning setup, the Singapore Grand Prix tuning setup, a few extra victory points, some gold, and motorsport dollars. And then the final event, the special event in the round 2 here, is going to be the Porsche 935 Limited Series. This is not the old, of course, 935. This is the new 2019 version. And once again, since I do own this car in my garage already, I don't get to win the car, but instead I get the currency bonus instead. And so once these events are ready to be played, I will start to post some videos regarding the series overview and whatnot. But for now, let's kind of quickly review the round 2 bonus, right? So we got racing dollar, motorsport dollars, gold rewards, starting out with kind of moderate amount, and then racing dollar, motorsport dollars, plus the instant service. That's 1 hour, 1 first, and kind of the same format, racing dollar, motorsport dollars, with this one 12-hour 10% car sale. And then we got the racing dollar, motorsport dollars, gold, and then followed by racing dollar, motorsport dollar, 2-hour instant service, right? And then we get the, once again, racing dollar, motorsport dollars, but this one we get to win new car. So does that mean it's like a 50 gold worth? Because this is where 50 gold reward should be, I feel like. But instead we get to win a car. Okay, that's fine. But it's not all. We have another stage of rewards for another step for gold. So once again, racing dollar, motorsport dollars, 50 gold, and then racing dollar, motorsport dollars, the other prize car, which is going to be the big grand prize, I suppose. Both cars are kind of nice to have. Right, and then after that are just like remainders, like a smaller currency bonus. So sort of like the way they concluded the round 1. So as you can see, as I'm making this video, there's some 31 days and 22 hours and 47 minutes remaining in this round. So yeah, that will do it for this video here. Let's check out the additional series in the season 1. All right, there we get to see the two new ones, Stuttgart versus Munich and Beautiful Beasts. Right, so I'll have the series overview for those new series coming up, but for now that will do it for this video. Since yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. So take care.